Husband, look, I think that's the young man we spoke to on the phone. He has our bag. The husband and wife walked over to the young man and the wife asked, Brother, did you just call me about this bag? The young man said, If this bag belongs to you, you'll have to prove it first. The wife replied, There's a card and a very important file inside. When the young man saw that both things were actually inside the bag, he handed it back and said, Here you go. It looks like that file is very important. Be more careful with it next time. The wife said, Yes, thank you so much. Just as the young man was about to leave, the husband stopped him and said, Brother, wait a second. You found our bag, called us, and even waited here for us in this heat. Your intentions and character are truly admirable. There was an extremely important file from my company inside that bag. If it had been lost, my company could have suffered a huge loss. We didn't bring anything special for you, but here's some money from us. Please take it. The young man immediately said, No, brother, I can't take this money. The husband said, Please keep it. It's just a small gesture of our gratitude. The young man said again, No, I really can't take it. If you really want to help me, just buy me a train ticket. The husband was surprised and said, A train ticket? What happened to you? Tell us. The young man said, Actually, I came to this city looking for a job. I found a job posting online that promised a monthly salary of more than $2,000. But an agent asked me for a $600 fee up front. I paid him, but when I arrived here, they had disappeared. The wife said to her husband in surprise, Oh, so he was scammed? The husband then asked the young man, Did you tell your family? The young man sadly said, My parents died in a car accident when I was 3 years old. I used to live with my older brother, but he kicked me out because he didn't have a job either. Now I'm staying at an orphanage in my hometown. The husband said, Don't worry, I'll get you the train ticket, but what will you do when you get back? The young man replied, I honestly don't know. I'll just find some kind of manual labor and get by. The husband said, You're in such a difficult situation, so why won't you take the money I offered you? Come over here. Let's step aside and talk. You waited here for us in this heat, covered in sweat. Your kindness really impressed me. I own a company and I have businesses in several cities. If you want, you can work for my company. I can't guarantee you a salary of $2,000 or $3,000 a month, but I can offer you $1,500 a month, plus food, housing, and your basic living expenses. If you work hard, I'm confident that one day you'll reach your goals. The young man happily said, Really, brother? I'll get a job and a place to stay too? Thank you so much. The husband said, There's no need to thank me. Come on, let's go to the company right now. Everyone, sometimes one small act of kindness can completely change a person's life. Today, this young man's honesty led him toward a brand new future. Tell me, do you believe honesty is always rewarded? Share your opinion in the comments.